Yes, guys, that's how we start the day. Days they start much earlier than when I start recording sometimes, you know. So already here on my way to work. I'm gonna take a bit, you know, I'm gonna take just a bit of time to get there, maybe about 15 to 20 minutes to get there. But this is my way, that's my route to work. And we start quite early. When I say starting quite early, I mean it. So today is it's just another regular day. It's nothing like I would say, well, I'm going to work a lot earlier today than usual. No, it's just another morning. Fact is, I would not record me going to work normally in the morning, but as I don't have the phone with me, the phone is just on the side of the dashboard and I'm not even looking at it. I just sometimes like to record the road. I don't have the dash camera, so sometimes I put the phone on instead and kind of use it as a dash camera, you know. The only difference is I'm just doing it on YouTube, that's all. But yes, it's another of those nice days, I suppose, as it's not too cold. It's only 7 degrees out here, but the 7 degrees is a nice way to start the morning, better than -7 degrees. You know, it's all part of the game. Some of my friends, they're wondering why I have chosen this job, and as I keep saying, I would not work with absolute anything which would not make me happy in this stage of my life. I think I'm just getting too old, you know, to be working in somewhere stress. I'm not fit for those type of jobs anymore, you know, having someone screaming, shouting at you all the time to get the job done. So nice and simple, leaving home early enough to not rush to get to work. It's a good driving. It's early morning. The traffic didn't build yet, so it's a nice drive in the morning. A nice breath of fresh air in the morning. Work is always nice. You know, listen to some music or just put some podcasts on the side on the radio, so at the same time I'm talking to you, I'm listening to a very light music on the headphones, and I don't even know if people is there or not. Some of my friends in Brazil, they wonder what I do, because, you know, for a lot of Brazilian people, when you live outside of Brazil, everyone believes you are rich. People don't take in considerations what you do. So people think sometimes you sleep until midday and then you stay going to the park, and then you just go and see you know, nice features. You do tourism. People don't realize you live in a different country. You earn in different currency, but also you spend your money in different currency. A lot of people, when they go home, they ask me, so how much do you get paid a month? And sometimes I don't even know what to say. Well, I don't have to say absolutely anything. You say, well, I just earn enough to live. Well, which is true. You know, I don't make any money to say, well, I have the greatest life and I'm rich. No, none of that kind of thing. But for some of my friends in Brazil, maybe, when I exchange the currency, I would think it's like 10 times, 15 times what they get paid in a month. That's what I get paid. But they don't realize as well, the lifestyle is a lot higher than what I earn. You know? So for someone live in the place where my parents live, it's a very small place in Brazil, and I mentioned to them, for example, I get paid £600 a week. When you exchange the money, £600 a week, they will look at you and they will think, oh, so you get paid 4,000 reals a week, more or less. That's 3 months of the normal wage. And then you're gonna say, well, yes, but for exchange, my rent is about 90,000 reals, so that is equivalent of 2 weeks of work. That's a kind of thing they do not understand, because for a lot of them, they believe I make my earnings in British pounds, but I spend in Brazilian reals currency. It's not the way it works, but for a lot of them, it's very hard to understand it. Which is, you know, I tend not to speak too much about my life to other people. You know, even people that I know, I don't have to tell them what I get paid, what I don't get paid, how many hours a week do I work or not. It's no one's business, it's mine. But people, they always want to know more about your private life. One of the things people don't want to know is what is happening right here, right now. They don't care what time you get up to go to work. They don't care what time you need to get up in the morning, what you have to do in the house even before you leave home. You know, you need to get prepared for work. If there is anything to clean the house, you need to do like a bit of cleaning. Like I was washing the last of the dishes from last night's meal. I was preparing clothes for tonight. When I come back home, I need to go to one of my schools, so I need to leave it ready. I need to get the list, what is the shopping I need to do before I get back home. And people don't care about this thing. People don't care. Even today, I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just past 7 o'clock now, and I'm not gonna get back home before midnight to rest, because once I finish one job, I'll have another 2 jobs to do. And people, they don't care about it, but they will always ask, how much money are you making? Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, how is your life? Oh, how come you have a new car? Oh, how come you are wearing some nice clothes? Or how come you are going on holiday quite often? I'm not saying this is my case, because it's not. I'm not bothered about what I'm dressing or not. You know, when I say I'm not bothered about what I'm dressing, I don't go for brands. You know, I'm absolutely happy having normal clothing, you know, normal shoes. I don't have to wear a watch which costs hundreds or thousands of pounds. I don't need none of that. I just need to make sure I eat well, I live well, I'm healthy. I just need to make sure my table is always, there's always food on my table. You know, the fridge, there's always food in the fridge. I need to make sure my little boy, he has education and he has whatever he needs. You know, my wife, she's okay, the bills are paid. These is the things I should worry about, and not if I'm dressing Hugo Boss or Emporio Armani like a lot of friends of mine, they do. But you know, and at the end of the week, they are just eating noodles to survive. So no, I don't want to have that kind of life. But this is my choice. This is the way I live. That's what I want. And you know, sometimes I just want to go for a short break on holidays somewhere, and people wonder, where's my money? Where do I make my money? And then some people ask, oh, is this guy selling drugs? Is this guy doing some illegal business? No, I'm just working. Sometimes on my foot, 18 hours a day. You know, I don't know. I never know when I'm going to bed. I never know what time I'm gonna lay my body in bed to rest. The only thing what I know is I need to get up 6 a.m. And that's my everyday business. That's my everyday thing. Now, understanding it or not, this is a life which we chosen. That's the life I've chosen. And yeah, and I do like my lifestyle. I like the way I live. I like the way I dress. I like the way I eat. I like the way I socialize with people. And I do find times to all of it. Of course, it's not as much as I wanted, like back on the days. But surely the quality of life nowadays is a lot better, you know. So yeah, this is just another day making my way to work, make my way where I'm gonna make my living, and expect the new challenge of the life. I don't know what expects me on the day. I don't know what is gonna happen the next minute or the next hour. But I'm here, I'm happy, I'm moving, I'm, you know, getting to the point where I can say I'm happy. So this time of my life, that's what I can call happiness. And as I keep saying to my friends, if you have any period of your life when you can say you are happy doing what you are doing, if you are happy living the way you are living, I believe you have found the happiness. You know, because happiness is very relative. Happiness does not mean you need to have money on your pocket all the time. Happiness is not about buying a new car all the time, but it's about how you live and how happy you are with the way you are living, you know, without the need to ask for help, without that need to ask for support, okay? And even be able to help someone who is in bigger need than what you are. This is what I call happiness.